Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We just wanted to share a little bit of an update on how we are doing since we last sent an update about 4 months ago. So we just want to share what God has been doing in our lives and how you can partner with us and what we see God is doing here in Ecuador.
Yes, so since we talked last, we got our placement. We're living in a little town called Shell in the province of Pastaza. I'm working in a health center called Bellavista, which is right at the edge of the Amazon. I'm working to provide healthcare, public healthcare with the community there. I also got the opportunity to work with a squatting community of around 2,000 people. I had no idea that this place existed. It's called Tesulay. It used to be a tea plantation that went broke, and it's just a huge plot of land where people have decided to come and build their homes. It's a community that's not recognized necessarily by the government as official, so they don't have any running water, they don't have electricity, they don't have a sewage system, and people live there in very precarious conditions. They don't have access to clean drinking water. Their kids have a lot of parasites. There's a lot of malnourishment there. I've seen potbellies in children there. So it's really been an opportunity to work with a place that has real need. It's also a floating community. People leave the jungle and come to their home in an urban area, you could say, and then go back to the jungle, deep in the jungle. And so, yes, God has given us an opportunity to work with that place. I have always believed in using the resources that God has put in your hands to help others, and that's what we've been doing. I'm the director of my health center. I have a team of another doctor, 2 dentists, a nurse, and a community worker that work along with me. We did our first brigade to the Tesulay community last month, and Esther was able to partner with us and do some work there as well. Would you like to share?
Yeah, so when Eric said he was going to do a brigade in this community, I was really interested in helping out, but seeing as I am not a medical professional and have no knowledge of healthcare, I was just thinking about what I could do, and I really wanted to, whatever I would do, I wanted to use it as a tool to share God's love with the kids in the community. So I had the idea of doing face painting. So I just brought some face paint and had some different pictures they could choose from and shared about the Lord through while I was painting their faces. And so it was really simple, but it was really awesome. And I got connection with a lot of people and met a lot of children. And through that, an opportunity came up of working with the community and teaching English. So that is something that we are praying through right now, of how to make this work, and praying for other people to be a part of that, of giving English classes to this community as a way ultimately for us to share Christ with this community. So that is something that's currently on our minds, and something that you can be praying for, of how to make this work and when to start this. And so that's one thing that we see, how we can help in this community, and Eric will share some other future desires he has to work with this community.
Yes, so God really gave us a lot of favor with the leaders there. We got to meet the president of the whole community. He told me that he normally doesn't let anybody come in. They're very weary of government presence because of the past that they've had. But he was like, for some reason, we let you guys come in, and we lent you our houses so that you could do the brigade, and we're really interested in having English classes. Like Esther said, he wants their kids to have more opportunities by learning another language. I got to share with him some of my ideas, to help the people there. We have a friend who's an environmental engineer, and he is really passionate about water projects. So he agreed to partner with us and to figure out a solution on the drinking water problem that this community has. So that's something that we're praying about very soon. I'm going to meet with the leaders of this community. We're going to talk and strategize on how we can help. That's something that you could be praying for. They invited me to their Christmas program. I'm going to be introduced to the community. God has just really opened doors. You could also pray for just wisdom, for the Lord to lead us in the way that He wants us to help these people, and also just protection over us. You know, this is an indigenous community. Their culture is very different from both our cultures, and so yeah, that's what we're planning. We're also working with another nutritionist friend of ours, seeing what we can do with them, and there's lots and lots of work that there is to be done in that place.
Yeah, so there's tons of opportunities, and we would love to extend the invitation to you to continue to pray with us and to pray specifically about this community and ways in which we can help them, and utilize people in Shell who are missionaries here to partner with us in this community as well. Along with prayer, we also are providing an opportunity for you to partner with us in providing some resources for this community. So I have created an Amazon wish list full of various things to stock an English class, different supplies to get that started. And Eric has also put a lot of medical supplies there as well, of things that he doesn't have access to here in Ecuador, or they have broke in his health center, or there's just limited resources for them. So we would love if you could check that out, and if you feel led to purchase anything, we would greatly appreciate it. So we will provide that link to you to go check that out and the different ways in which you can support us in that way. So
Yes.
We're so thankful for your continued love and support for us. We know we can count on your prayers, and yeah, we just wanted to share a bit of more things that you can be praying for, and specific things you can be praying for as God has continued to walk with us in our journey here in Ecuador. So right now we're going to show a couple of clips of videos of this community that we've been talking about, and pictures and some different things that Eric and I have been doing here. So we hope you enjoy, and we love you, and thank you again. And we'll see you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Community of Tesulay. This is where I work most days. Have interesting people, interesting places, lots of need.
We are at the medical brigade. Over here we have dentistry and nutrition. So she's meeting with people about how to eat healthy and to provide your body with what it needs. We have a sign that says medical brigade free.
Let me be filled with kindness and compassion for the one in whom you love and gave yourself for humanity. Increase my love. Help me to love with open arms like you do. A love that erases all the lines and sees the truth. Oh, that when they look in my eyes, they would see you. Even in just a smile, they would feel the Father's love. 'Cause oh, how you love us. From the homeless to the famous and